Hi guys, ArchieLuxury channel. And today guys, I want to talk about the customers who renege. And I want to share this story. I woke up New Year's Day 2019 and I had a customer, a fan of the channel, who said, Archie, my New Year's wish is to buy your Reverso Grande. And he said, tell me, sell it to me. And I'm thinking, I don't want to sell my Reverso Grande. And I was a bit cagey with him. I said to him, well, what price did you have in mind? And he came back and threw the 8,000 figure in the air. And I said to him, this watch has got an engraving. It was given to me for my 40th birthday. I said, I don't really want to sell it. It's what you would call a keeper. Anyhow, he wouldn't have it. Please sell it to me. Please do this. You know how these customers, they just beg, oh, come on, be a good sport. I thought, okay, well, fuck you. I'll put a higher price on. Because mine is a box papers. Yes, it's got an engraving, but that's not the end of the world. Especially when it belongs to a YouTube celebrity like Archibald Chesterfield III. So I said, hey, $10,000 US, 10,000 smackaroonies. And I mentioned to him, by the way, it'll probably need a service. I haven't serviced it, and it's coming up. It's gaining a little bit of time, which isn't a terrible thing, but it just needs a service. It needs a service. Guys. So I told him this, and what happens is you then emotionally spend the money. I spent the money. I started thinking, what do I want to replace it? And I thought to myself, if I'm going to replace this watch, it's got to be something amazing. I'm not going to replace it with a shitter. It's got to be something amazing. So I'm thinking, if I get 10 US, I could get a 5196 Patek Philippe. And this is exactly what happens. You have emotionally handled the sale. The sale's happened. You've emotionally handled it. And you're dying to spend the money. I even made a call to my good friend Ronnie at Vintage Watch Co. I said, hey, Ronnie, you got any 5196s? Because I saw one on he had a white gold and a rose gold. I said, hey, what can you do? Ronnie always gives me a good deal. And then, what happens? The money's supposed to be coming. It's supposed to be coming into my PayPal account. Checking. Yep. She'll be good. It's all good. Then the wheels come off. The customer either, he does a bit of due diligence and realizes, fuck, by the time I service it, it's not such a great deal. It's not so good. And this is exactly what happens. He starts to do his due diligence and says, fuck, it could get stuck in customs. It could go wrong here and blah, blah, blah. And the customer backs out of the deal. Now, the only problem is, of course, is that I've already emotionally spent the money. I've already rung a dealer. I'm going to look like a fucking dick if I pull out of the deal. And this is exactly what happens. A good friend of mine, he was fucking around on some of these Facebook forums. He's got a bit of a profile as a moneyed individual. Someone came to him and said, hey, sell me your Sky Dweller. I'll give you blah, blah, blah. I think it was 20-something thousand, 25. I can't even remember the price. I'll give you 25 for your black dial, steel with white gold bezel Sky Dweller. Sell it to me. And he says, I didn't really want to sell it, but if you insist. And he's already emotionally spent the money, and now the customer's kind of reneging. And this is the stupid thing, is that these fuckers, they approached the guy who owned the watch. He didn't want to sell it, and he said, I don't want the watch now. I want to get rid of it. I've already emotionally spent the money. And this is exactly what happens. And the customer just says, oh, change. They just invent some bullshit excuse. The wife said no, holidays coming up, blah, 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 blah. And back out of the deal. They back out of the deal. And it kind of leaves you emotionally frustrated and disappointed. It really is. It takes an emotional toll. It takes a very big emotional toll. No one realizes this. No one says, hey, Arch, this is what happened. No. It just takes a massive emotional toll, and you just feel used and abused. Used, abused, pumped and dumped. That's the way you feel. And I got to tell you, it's not a nice thing to happen. You've already emotionally spent that energy. You've already the transactions happened in your head, and then it goes pear-shaped. And I got to be honest with you, my collection now is tailored very, very nicely. I'm not going to accept these stupid offers anymore. I really, people say, oh, sell me this, sell me that, and they don't realize the damaging psychological effects of selling these key pieces. It's going to damage the collection. You can't just do that. You can't just cherry pick pieces out of the collection. And I got to tell you, there's a lot of emotional damage can happen with these customers who renege. It really, really does hurt. And I got to tell you, fuckers, it's a painful situation. And they have no moral ground at all. They just give you they give you some bullshit flaky excuse and why it didn't happen. That's it. And you're left to pick up the psychological pieces. It can be very, very hard. And the only saving grace in my case is the fact that I got to be honest with you, my 3 non-Rolex, my Zenith, my Patek, and my JLC Reverso, they fit in so nicely together. So I'm kind of pleased. When I look at these 3 pieces, I just think, fuck it. They're not for sale. Not for sale at all. So there you go, guys. I'm ArchieLuxury. This is my tale of woe. Tell me what you fuckers think of that. And tell me if you've been in the same situation. Let me know, fuckaroonies. ArchieLuxury, signing out, fuckers. Ciao, fuckers. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, unemployed vlogs. And today, guys, I just want to tell you I'm actually for 2019. It's a big. I want to get my paid reviews up to date, and I'm just going to be changing a few things. When I'm doing a video for somebody, I'm going to be giving you a reference number, and what happens is I'm going to be putting that reference number in the vid. A lot of them are like Z something, or what have I got here? I got a few Zs. I've got some, what else? I had some Bs, As, Cs, Ds, D something. That way there you can very easily search for that reference number and see if the video comes up. I think this is an easier way to do things. So it's going to be better, it's going to be meaner, it's going to be leaner. I'm doing paid reviews. I'm really getting my finger out of my ass, and I'm making the vids. I'm making the vids for the audience. So, guys, this is what's happening. ArchieLuxury paid watch reviews. Guys, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. I want to know what you think. I'm making the vids for you guys. I'm ArchieLuxury. Keep watching my stuff, guys.